Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Year 2007 has gone. A leader was born. His name was Commander General Yohana. Year is on. New 7 has born. I took my oath, nigga, I swore to Isupk. It's the only fucking way. One West to the death until they bury me. Hennessy, Alizé, big bottle of scotch. 125th in the block, and where we set up shop. I catch a body at camp, you front on Zaria. So hold your peace. When he speak, when he teach, before I reach for that peace and clear that street, I was never humble, always a beast. I let it fly for the most high, Yahweh Shai, El Cool J, homie. I'm that type of guy, and for the heathen, I'm the only one standing. If it's you and I, Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Isupk, 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 the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Isupk, 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 what? Isupk, the home of the truth, nigga. Started out in one West, nigga. Yahweh Ben Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barak Atah. Yo, man. Yo, get back to that 1969 Isupk shit, man. I wanna hear that 1969 Isupk. We the children of God, Yasha Allah, and we only pray to Almighty Yahweh and do the commandments like his son Yahweh Shai. Don't think we soft, nigga. Yeah, you could die. We not Christian, we don't believe all is everybody. If it ain't about the 12 tribe, fuck everybody. And that's a statement, you need to stop hating. You can't prove we Africans, so stop debating. I was stuck in a hard place, a hard time behind a rock, thinking I was Muslim. So I seen the Isupk, big homie to Zaria, battling Imam Bashir. I bet Bashir is a woman, that's the secret of the year. Your philosophies can't clap back. Africa don't mean you black. Tell Sinel to that. Tell Polite to cross the fucking line and fall the fuck back. You hear me, nigga? I'm with some real niggas at the Passover, nigga, drinking liquor. Isupk. What? Nigga, and you can't do 10, my nigga. Matter of fact, you can't do 1, my nigga. Let's see if you can stop eating pork. I see that pork juice running down your fork. Talk about you blessed in the streets of New York. I see that tight Christian 3-piece suit that you bought. When you gonna rock that? When you go to court? Maybe Sunday, better get Easter. I blast at you masters. Knowledge reigns supreme over all you teachers. Pedophile supporters, cool rigor mortis. Your niggas out of order. When Christ returns, you hear the screams in the chorus. Now read
Revelations 6 and 17. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
and we gotta separate from the society. We gotta separate. How long does the white man have to murder and kill for you to realize he's a goddamn devil? How long does he have to murder and rape and arrest and shoot unlawfully for you to realize this white man is a goddamn beast?
All he does is rape, murder, steal, and plunder. You understand that? And as a result, they destroyed our people. And as a result, our people are running around with the goddamn Wu-Tang Clan, because there's a Jewish imposter on the planet. When you take away a man's identity, you can replace it with anything. That's why we're in every religion.
And what I'm telling you, what I have to teach you, every race does it automatically. You don't have to teach Asians to join themselves. You don't have to teach East Indians to join themselves. You don't have to teach Arabs. When them Africans come over here from Africa, you don't have to teach them that. You don't have to teach the Vietnamese. You have to teach us. You have to teach us.
Sharp. Now Wood. I'm about to get this deal. Everybody want to be in my face. Crazy. They want to be in my face, man.
Yes.
Yes. My face now. Cause I'm the hottest doing the street. Yeah. My whole bid was surrounded by years, months, days, hours, and minutes. Now that the bid is finished, brothers wanna meet me at the line of scrimmage. Like this is football. Course I ball, I put my foot in y'all. Y'all could go and kick rock. Should've known when I come home, I'll be hotter than a melting pot. I'm focused. Didn't set it out, know what the hell I'm pursuing, know what the hell I am doing. I told you dudes I rep New York like Patrick Ewing. You catch it like a up north flick. If you own the team like Isaiah Thomas, why the hell you in New York selling Knicks? You don't understand my problems, and I see you're not gonna help me to solve them. I guess I'm all alone, just me and my money and my microphone, huh? Just me and my microphone, huh? When you wide of sight, huh? You wide of mind. Brothers on the streets, huh? Contain the crime. They don't even keep you inside their minds. Cause when you wide of sight, huh? You wide of mind, huh? When you wide of sight, huh? You wide of mind. Brothers on the street, huh? Contain the crime. They don't even keep you inside their minds. Cause when you wide of sight, homie, you wide of mind. You know who I am, the next $1 million man. Why you wanna shit on me? Don't wanna set it out for me. It's all good, I'm back in the hood, doing things I should. 2 years locked up, and your brother still triple wood. What's the meaning? More parole, a brother scheming and triple beam, infrared beam, stroke beaming to your face. Your brothers is dreaming. Holla at your kid. Stuff I done did. Y'all dudes is ruin the stuff I done did. I'm the reason why dudes are getting deals in the lower east. This is my house. I'm trying to take your dudes off the lease. How your dudes are putting mixtapes out without shouting out me, B. Jones, me, myself, and my money, and my microphone. And my microphone, huh? When you wide of sight, huh? You wide of mind. Brothers on the street, huh? Contain the grind. They don't even keep you inside their mind. Cause when you wide of sight, huh? You wide of mind. When you wide of sight, huh? You wide of mind.
I'm 215 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't play for keeps. My bitch 4-0, and she like the sweet. I'm 215 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't play for keeps. My bitch 4-0, and she like the sweet. Left the 203, went to 646, it was 347, we was in that bitch. Since 69, we been making hits. Since Pissy Mattresses was making flips. I go make dishes, cereal and grits. Empty wallet feeding 50 kids. It's fucked up, but that's how we live.
Fucked up, but that's how we live.
With a millionaires, they could build Goshen. Always been fluid like I'm from the ocean. motion. I'm always serious, I ain't never joking, not puffed up, but I'm very potent. I'm in your city with the rude boys, who you think is tough, really true toys. It ain't Bible talk, ain't in the mood for it. And I bully, you better run for it. From the 215 to 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't click or keep my bitch foe. Oh, and she like the sweet. From the 215 to 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't click or keep my bitch foe. Oh, and she like the sweet.
Okay, so I wake up in Philly, homie out in Guatemala, other homie in the prison, man, it's all about $1. Hit my homie in Chicago, or my man in Nicaragua, take a trip out to Jamaica, or UK, them bitches holla. I'm okay out in LA, cause I can speak that guala guala. Go to Florida for a day, hit New York for about an hour, catch me out in Wilmington, or in Northwood, Kawaga Ball, DC, Baltimore, it's all about $1. I get tickets everywhere, so in VA I need a driver. Got my shorty out in Camden, cook lasagna with ricotta. Got LeBron out in Detroit, die would die in Carolina. You know grinding is the point, but it's not about designer. I be styling on the joint, the Chronicles of a Prophet. I need something out of Texas, hit Kahan, I know we got it. Yo, let's get this shit on film. Zabala won't get the camera, let me make one call to Kapasha on Indiana.
From the 215 to 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't play for keeps my bitch foe. Oh, and she like the sweet. From the 215 to 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't play for keeps my bitch foe. Oh, and she like the sweet. My bitch foe, oh, and keep her mouth closed, let she talk to me, she don't like to speak. She wear modest clothes and ain't bother with hoes, plus she ride the dick till it fall asleep. You online talking like you're harming me, but in person fabricating harmony. Like Shalom Yasharal Yehuda Aki, I'd have respect if you tried to. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for brotherhood, and it's mainly cause on my brother's hood. But if it's all bad, don't pretend we good, cause if you write you will, then I wish you would. I don't ask for beef, but I am seasoned, nigga.
Whoa, why you tripping?
Don't need a reason, nigga.
You really love that Bible.
Live and breathe it, nigga.
Look, you cool, but he gay.
Don't wanna meet the nigga.
Shit.
From the 215 to 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't play for keeps my bitch foe. Oh, and she like the sweet. From the 215 to 973, I'm good at any area code where I be. You ain't gaming right if you don't play for keeps my bitch foe. Oh, and she like the sweet.
Crazy. I don't want to put the attitude.
Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Then keep it real with niggas, man, most of y'all frauds. Lead like you frauds, y'all pussy niggas gon' ride for your dog. Right at your man, I put the dagger right in his heart. I'm playing my part, definitely I'm playing it smart. And if I don't get you, then I'm coming for your brother then, or his mother then. It's kinda crazy revenge settling. Rape, sold, and murdered the natives when they was settling. Coming in, out of the water that they was fishing in. I was raised in hell, it got dark when I was peddling. White man harassing the block when we was peddling. White man who also was the plug when we was peddling. I would never fraud if I was on David Letterman. This is UPK, ain't no Chaba Shabazz. When the Christ come back, then I'm right on your ass. Got the Johnny Walker in me, and I'm all in my bag. I'm on my Friday the 13th with the gun and the mask. Ah! Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night.
Hey yo, the car and Nacho, fucking doing crazy like they destined on the Flacco. Righteous on the block though, the beat I catch a ride, but I always miss my stop though. Beefing with my shorty till I stuck it in the taco. Who's that creeping through my window? I ain't with the complications, I'ma keep it simple. Burn all black, black Dickie to the Timbo. You gon' find exactly what you looking for in limbo. We gon' get it in though. Experience I live from 2036. I see my brother when it's been done. Every day I think about the trouble that I slid from. That's why I call a white man the devil, cause he is one. That's not a motherfucker, I think we should just forgive. That act right, gave a nigga reason to live. give you extra if you take it back or you renege. See him creeping, no Newport, I squeeze the cig. Bah!
Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night.
Where's the competition? I'm bored with it. Stepping up a board mission. I keep 2 fours with it. Gon' feel like a forward hitter. This piece I'm adored with it, but you can get gored with it. You don't want a war with him. This hammer, I'm Thor with it. You pray for my downfall, I just pray that the Lord with him. Taking every shot and I'm keeping the score with him. But this ain't a game, ain't no back and forth with him. So quick, I'm just a kill. You can tell how that forfeit him. This just ain't in him. That beef is takeout. What that mean? It's just steak dinner. I grip the stick, hit the switch and make you switch genders. That stretch 5 is too much, I make you switch sinners. That pressure on you call for God, you a chain sinner. A warlord, don't show no pain, just put that pain in her. A pillar in the shit, you know it ain't no change in her. It's legit if you see it in my name in it. It's UPK, nigga. Let's get it.
Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night.
Yo, let's picture first, yo.
Waka waka taka haka.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, man. The EP, Isupk Philly, EP coming out soon, man.
Yo, man, listen, right? I was just running up on the car and I got ran up on. Good night.
What are you doing?
Literally, man. I said I was just running up on the car and I literally got ran up on. Like, goddamn. They race your profile, be like a boss, but
don't forget it. One West, I'm living, yeah. This for all my niggas, brothers and sisters, yeah. Feeling unstoppable, cause you know the Lord is with you, yeah. Breaking down scripture, that's the only motherfucking mission, yeah. UPK, don't forget it. One West, I'm living, yeah. This for all my niggas, brothers and sisters, yeah. Feeling unstoppable, cause you know the Lord is with you, yeah. Breaking down scripture, that's the only motherfucking mission, yeah. Who I be? Crime apart, never south, break these bitches off. Get one through your stomach, through your damn meal figure. One West, nothing but soldiers and real niggas. Let my ox get ya. Kiss the motherfucking boots to play my picture. If you ain't an Israelite, then I don't fuck with you. Passing flyers through the bar, baby, you can take a picture. When they see us at the mall and we breaking down shit. Do it for the 12 tribe blood of an Israelite. When them devils start to die, we gon' ride. Blessed by the Most High, we gon' break the sky. When them white babies whine, throw 'em off in the fire. Bury me a motherfucking priest when I die. UPK One West, you know that's the life. Fuck the other side, we don't fuck with you kind. Cop, get the order and we gon' take ground. UPK, don't forget it. One West, I'm living, yeah. This for all my niggas, brothers and sisters, yeah. Feeling unstoppable, cause you know the Lord is with you, yeah. Breaking down scripture, that's the only motherfucking mission, yeah. UPK, don't forget it. One West, I'm living, yeah. This for all my niggas, brothers and sisters, yeah. Feeling unstoppable, cause you know the Lord is with you, yeah. Breaking down scripture, that's the only motherfucking mission, yeah.
You don't have to be robbing and killing in the ghetto, living in filth and squalor. This don't have to be our life. This life is given to us by them low-life niggas you
catch a case. I'll break a bitch nigga face. Ayy, one West the only way. Ayy, all eyes on UBK. Ayy, take ground. Ayy, fuck what they say. Now we don't play. Chopper my spray. Hit him with the blade. Now the nigga on the fucking page. See sideways. Ayy, we no gon' drop like this. One bad bitch, we hot like this. UBK hit the fucking block like this. That's what the Lord can't stop this shit. Those ain't no bitch up in sight. All my niggas prepared to die. World War III, word on fire. Waiting on the Lord to crack the sky. In them chairs swing that. Woman nothing but them UBK sad one West.
UBK, one West, motherfucking UBK, warfare every motherfucking day. UBK, one West, motherfucking UBK, warfare every motherfucking day. And I won't set your shit off, I'm a black man. Slap deep, but I get my foot the backhand. You better hope that I don't get orders from captains. To take ground, bitch, I'm ready for action. You already know what I got to say. If you ain't UBK, bitch, you in a goddamn way. I was born in a letter field at a battlefield. I'll be ready for this war shit every day. World War III, would you hurry up, please? So I can put my enemies on their knees and make them beg for you, but no mercy from me. You didn't get none to the birds and the bees and the trees. So what the fuck do you mean? The only way we can have peace is to hear you scream. The priests and the prophets and the kings. The stories of the book of the black god at the time I make a sweet dream. I'm thinking how was Shah Mashiach, the king of all kings, ruler of all things. Hell is what we bring. Destruction of Babylon, destroying everything. With swords and beams on a whole nother level you ain't never seen. Woman, UBK team, 144, you know what I mean. One West, nigga.
West, UBK. So-called Christian pastors and deacons. That's why your churches is failing. Because you've been lying. Here's why it's bringing out the truth. Read that again. Damn. What? Agreement. Hey, the temple agreement with the idols. What agreement is there in the temple of the Bible?
One West, motherfucking UBK.
What agreement is the Bible and the temple has to do with the damn Christmas tree? Anything else? Where's that agreement at? How did it even make sense to come together? That's right. But we follow the custom like it's a God-given high holy day. Where's the agreement on that? Right. The elves with the Bible. Right. The Keebler elves. Right. And then you got the kids making cookies for Santa Claus. You know what you're doing? You are cooking, you're making a burnt offering to a damn idol. Right. You damn heathen. Following damn heathen ways. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the special people of the Lord. That's right. Stop following these heathen customs. That's right.
And why hasn't your pastor, who has the Bible in the church, why hasn't he showed you this? Because the world does not want it to be revealed.
Think you ahead of the game? What'd you say? You like most of our Shalom, Israel. Isupk, One West, 125th Street, home New York, country come back to drink your honey. And this is the Indianapolis Sabbath service. Let's walk it out. The crossing of the staff symbolizes anybody who is not an officer above or called up to the podium may approach the podium.
La Yashara'ala was mean to Israel.
Mother, which means to rise. Punyahat Kedar, which means to turn and face the east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu, Sabasamayu, Kodash, Hayah, Sumkar, Yahweh, Malakika, Tabahat, Masazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratizah, Kabul, Hayah, Mashamayu, Lukun, Lenawu, Lukum, Call, the world, Masalakunawu, Kawapinawu, Kasalakunawu, Kawapinawu, Walaha, Tabianawu, Bosa Bo, Awashanawu, Ayan, Ra, Kayot, the Cook, Amalaku, Walalu, Radapar, Nabalayu, Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakat. Hakat, the power of the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Babu Kashab. The Thumbanaw. Hakat. Lawa Ba'a. Call Magalah. Call Manawak. Hakat. At the heart. Come inside the right. Hakat. The Haku. The Matthew. Hakat. Awakawak. Hatamalu. The Garsham. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Kuwat Amun.
The prayer of the Hakap of the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahushua?
Why Yahushua?
Why Amlaka
Why Amlaka?
Wazazah Ba'at.
Wazazah
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat Yahana.
Halawati.
Alawati.
Hasharayim.
Hasharayim.
Hakudasayayim.
Hakudasayayim.
Hakayayim.
Hakayayim.
Wati.
Wati.
Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Kuwat Amun.
Kuwat Amun. The blessings of the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
The manager of Yahweh.
The manager of Yahweh.
The general. The captain.
The captain.
The officers. The troopers. And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharim.
Aharim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
Azariah.
Azariah. Man.
Man.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Samiyam.
Samiyam.
Wa'aratizah.
Wa'aratizah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Namawat.
Namawat.
Ogogan.
Goku.
Ayanawam.
Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ana.
Ana.
La.
La.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
That's a son.
That's a son.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
That's Ra'ala.
That's Ra'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Salaaku.
Salaaku.
Ayat.
Oh, yeah.
Yamyika.
Yummy.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamat.
Hashamat.
La'a.
La.
Shakaka.
Shakaka.
Wayara.
Yara.
Ba'ala.
Ba'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Makal.
Call.
Ra.
Ra.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Ah. Lepashka.
Lepash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Tala Ya'aka.
Kazaka.
Owawaka.
Wabawaka.
Maika.
Maika.
One.
Right.
Awalum.
Walam. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
People that suffer the foot to be moved.
People not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Is thy keeper.
Is thy keeper.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Is thy shade upon the right hand.
Is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shall preserve thee.
Shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shall preserve thy going out.
Shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hori.
Al-Hori.
Al-Tamiyah.
Al-Tamiyah.
Lekah.
Lekah.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Dashikwat.
Dashikwat.
All.
All.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Abayabaka.
Abayabaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Rash.
Rash.
Al-Maka.
Al-Maka.
Yahweh Sawat.
Raya Sarat.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata. Wayata.
Yatazar.
Yatazar.
Yatazawa.
Yatazawa.
Al.
Al.
Tazabawanyaka.
Tazabawanyaka.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Like a what?
Like what?
Will not be done.
Will not be done.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yashakar.
Yashakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Now watch this one.
Unite this one.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakagwa.
Wakagwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Boyak.
Boyak.
Yakar. Yakarwaku.
Wakarawa.
Ahari.
Ahari.
Adawan.
Adawan.
Wayashamar.
Wayashamar.
Allah. Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawabu.
Moabu.
Wahagori.
Wahagori.
Kabal.
Kabal.
Wamawan.
Wamawan.
Wamakwat.
Wamakwat.
Palashat.
Palashat.
An. Yashabia.
Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum.
Gum.
Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Arin.
Arin.
Hayo. Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawak.
Lawak.
Selah.
Selah.
Asha.
Asha.
Laham.
Aham.
Kamadia.
Kamadia.
Kasa Yasira.
Kasura Sira.
Kajabi.
Kajabi.
Manakal.
Manakal.
Kuyash.
Kuyash.
Kuyashwan.
Kuyashwan.
Nashi Demagu.
Nashi Demagu.
Bayadaru.
Bayadaru.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Tamam.
Tamam.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Nada.
Nada.
The Magu.
Magu.
Kara.
Kara.
Wakat is a bot.
Wakat is a bot.
Wakat is a.
What is a ball?
What touches a ball?
What touches the ball?
What touches the ball?
What is up? What is all?
What is all?
What is all?
Manai.
Manai.
Call.
Call.
That's a communal.
That's a communal.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru.
Amaru.
That's a rush.
That's a rush.
Lenawu.
Lenawu.
Ah. Nawa.
Nawa.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Alaya.
Alaya.
Soyatamba. Kagogala. Kakwatch. Lapanya. Raka. Kaash. Tabara. Uriah. Waka Abba. Talaha. Harayam. Khan. Tawadama. Baraka. Wabasa. Wapaka. Tabaho. Salaki. Tabaho. Tabalam. Mala'a. Panyam. Kalawan. Wayabakwashu. Samaka. Yahawah. Sabashu. Wayabawa. Idea. Wayakapara. Wayadara. Wayabadu. Kaya. Ata. Shimka. Yahawah. Tabaka. Yawan. Akar. Ha.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold
not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
O Yahweh. Below. Thy enemies make it to mold.
And they that hate thee.
I lifted up the head.
They have crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come.
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let's cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
The name of Israel may be no more remembered.
They consulted together with one consent.
They had consulted together with one consent.
They confederate against thee.
They confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Israelites of Moab.
And the Israelites of Moab.
And the
Hagarenes. Gebal.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
The
Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Sure also joined with them. And have hope in the children of Allah. Selah. Who unto them? Is unto the Midianites. And as a serve. As a Jabal. At the book of Kasam. The prayers had endured. They became a dung before the earth. Make the noble like a bird. And like Zed. Yea. All the princes. As evil. And as the moon. Who said?
Let's take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Let's take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh Yahweh. Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel. Like a stone before the wind.
Fire burns the wood.
When fire burns the wood.
The flames sets the mountains on fire.
The flames sets the mountains on fire.
Persecute them with their tempers.
Persecute them with thy tempers.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
And fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
That
men may know.
That men may know.
That
thou.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
The Most High.
Art the Most High.
Of all the earth.
Of all the earth.
Sword, which needs to turn. Shotgun, which needs to be seated. Where we actually now? My dad texted to you, so we should have it.
I texted it to the same. Leviticus 26, verse 41.
Leviticus what?
26 and 41.
All right. Imagine just a man behind the podium. First read step forward. First read step forward. State your registry.
Azaria Shanya, Banya Hauda, Banya Sha'al.
Azaria
Shanya, Banya Hauda, Banya Sha'al.
Yabashimi Hashab Rakatam.
Yabashimi Hashab Rakatam.
Come on.
got it. Come on. Everything's okay. Why didn't you bring your phone? You about to read the email. Yeah, so oh, shit, you got it. So I killed myself. Oh shit, you go one of my moves. You good? I'm good. So lucky. Yeah, how did you break his neck out? So lucky, sir. We was doing Sabbath service and apparently the Lord went with us. You got enough room over there?
Cow, man. Smart.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 41. 41? Come on, God. Let's rub it up, Sheila.
It's a pop. A pop. It's the pop. It's the pop.
Let me get through two by itself. It's a
Cut.
Isupk Indianapolis. Figure it out. What's he saying? You ready? Come. Space it up. Are we, where you at? 26 and what? 26 and 41.
You need a bigger screen, bro?
That shit, you could. Let me see yours.
You see?
No, it's the same one.
I understand.
See? What's that first letter? That's the second letter.
Right.
Put it together.
That's right. You gotta see the hook there.
What's the second word? Put them together. A pub. What's the connection? What is that? You should know just by looking at it. Anniles. Keep going. Lara. Come on, soldier. You got it. You got this. If I could, but this Hebrew is not easy. By a long shot. This is one of the hardest things you're going to ever have to do. Just like you have to learn English, you got to learn this. That's why studying is so important. You understand? Whenever you got some free time, you want to practice this stuff. You know, because if not, it's going to look foreign to you, and it shouldn't. If this is our native tongue, and we must learn it, we have to learn it. So you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to this soldier trying to get this Hebrew. Like I said, it ain't no easy. I struggle with it to this day. You ain't gonna, some people will come easier, some people don't. So, you know what I'm saying? Take your time, soldier, slow it down, let's rock it out. Ready? Take your time. All right.
Like a lot of niggas say it looks like it's sworn, you know what I'm saying? You look at this one, not so lot.
Right, straight up.
Like the Matrix screams.
A bunch of ones and twos. Some people see that. Yeah. Some people can see that, what's it called? The binary code. And they read it.
Right.
You read it. They look at that binary code and know exactly what it means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's from, from studying. That's from, you gotta get your studying in. You gotta learn this, man. That's why the Hebrew classes are so important. That's why just studying the alphabet itself is so important.
Okay.
Just you're dealing with the oppressor's language. Every day you went to school, you was A, B, C, D.
Right.
Barney had 1,000 songs about
it.
Right. So we gotta make sure that we motivate each other and push each other to get this thing done.
You gotta be looking down here, bro. When you look at the
Okay.
I was thinking from this and looking up. Oh, you said that, Mama. And you got this one and this one. So what I'm reading is Allah, then sons.
Put it together. I don't want to hear what you think it is. What is it?
I'm a son.
Keep going. First word, second line, right?
Second line.
Second line, stop. Second word, second line.
So show me where you're at in that phone. I thought you was right here.
I guess we'll do the first, the second line.
Yeah, this is different on mine.
Here.
Or else with that. So that's a bot. What's the next one?
Bakriya.
Yep. I'll take it. Keep going. What is that? What's the first letter?
What?
What's the second?
Huh?
All right. So what's the third?
Huh?
All right. So string it together. Wahaba, yeah. Keep going. When I first started on the Hebrew, just getting the letters and stringing them together. That'll help you to get the word. Because most of the words that we read, once you see how it starts off and you get halfway through it, you'll realize that it's something that we usually say in the prayers.
Right.
That first one, what is it? It's 1 and 11. It's the last one. I thought that was a month, isn't it? M.A.?
You should know this word. You say it every day.
Is that M.A.?
At the month.
There you go.
Thumb.
A thumb, slap.
You say that shit every day.
Yep. Keep going. What's the first word? What's the first letter?
Huh?
Second. What's that one? That's an R.A.
Yeah.
That's a rock. That a rock.
Chemicals.
What's the last? What's the last letter? I'll take it. Move on. What's the first one? You shouldn't have to keep looking to know what this first letter is. What's that first letter?
That's like, yeah.
What's it? It's A-H.
I was right here, right?
No, you just got just wrong. So on my phone, this is where you're at. You just got done with that. About to react. When you're right here. You're jumping ahead. Gotta get the next word. Hi? Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So it's A-H, right? Right? What's the next one? No, I'm taking it from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
A-H, and what's the next one?
Yeah.
Right? And that's a buck, right?
Come.
And then the next one is what? You just said it. Now what's that one? I'm gonna give them up.
Ma.
What's the last one?
Sa.
Right.
Ba.
Baya Sham. Baya Uba. Aya Baya Asha.
Nah, man.
Go ahead, Cliff. What did you say?
Aya Baya.
Aya Baya home. So you wouldn't say the SH?
Nah, that's a ma. That one.
That's what I thought it was. MA.
Kill
He said it was SH,
Nah.
but it's squared off instead of all the circle. Yeah.
Exactly.
I thought it was an MA.
Baya.
Baya. Yep. That makes sense to me. Thought it was. All right, move on. Next word, Shamir. You know this first letter.
Come. Awa.
This should be easy.
Awa Azam.
You get mixed up with that dash. That dash is nothing.
Come.
You say I was. Yeah, that's on 2 letters.
Right.
Awa.
Yeah.
Awa.
That's it.
That's it.
No, you get mixed up with that dash right there. Those them little, you gonna see little symbols that means nothing. That's just Yiddish.
Right. So, finish it out.
Awa Azam.
Oh, you putting them together? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the other last one you had right too, but you put them together. You separate.
Of what? Isupk.
There we go.
Move on.
Remember, this ain't English. You know what I'm saying? See that dash there? Nah.
Yeah, that's okay. The space.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Move on to the next one. You know that letter as soon as you see it.
Yeah. You can
Yeah, you right. And back to this one.
you can I.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job. You got it.
Love, slap.
No.
Slap.
Hey,
I do it too.
That's why I was trying to stop myself. Slap.
They put 2 characters, like the same character.
Wouldn't want to
After,
try it.
yeah.
Come on, that's why I stop myself.
No, you're just gonna use the A on the other one.
Come, that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be solid? Lubba, stop. Lubba enough.
No. That's an LA.
Lubba mud. Stop. Lubba mum.
Laba That's how I would say it. Laba
Or something like that.
Laba
Yeah, right.
Labum. I'll take it. Let's move on to the next word. What's that? You should see that and know what that is up top. Yep.
No.
Yeah, that's not a thought. That's an I. So I, Ra.
This is your favorite one, man. The rock.
Right?
Yeah. So you gotta tell me.
Oh, her eyes.
Yeah. I, Ra. Pair it with the last one. You just said the last one. I'll take it. Good job. Now this one should be easy.
What? I was. Okay. No, because that's. Hold, no. What's up?
No. Yeah. You got your one.
Right here, ain't it?
But you think the two letters are the same? They're not.
I know they're not. I do.
You got your one. Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
Not the very end.
No, you right there. Exactly. No, you right there.
Now you got the three-letter word.
Come.
Oh shit! I'm missing.
You get the three-letter word.
Okay.
So you good.
What's up?
No. You got that one.
Come.
Then you got this one. Then you got.
You need this one.
That's a what? What's the first letter?
What?
What's the second? What's the last?
What's up?
Put it together.
What's up?
What's up? What did you just say?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Yep. Here we go.
I don't know that word.
Why is up? I'll take it. Let's move on. What's the first letter?
Yeah.
What's the first letter?
Yeah.
What's the first letter?
Yeah.
All right. What's the second? You got this in. Right.
You're I. No, you're a Tizah.
Where were you at?
You're right, this one.
That's right. Keep going. So what is that? The last one is a what?
He said no. Yeah, but he said I to it. He said I. What'd you say? I to it. Ain't no I in there. You get mixed up with the I. Yeah, it's not.
No,
that.
that's not that.
No.
It's this one.
Yeah, Tazar. That's what I thought he said. Tazar. Where right here? What Tazar?
Yeah.
Ratazawaya. That's how I would say it. But he wrote the best of it.
Yeah, but it's a what? What? Yeah, but it's a
What?
Yeah, but it's a what?
Well, I just it sounds like I'm saying I, but it's Tazar. Straight from the Y-R-A.
Yeah, but it's a what?
Yeah.
It's a what?
This one's. You know the first one.
Yeah. That's the first one.
They did the second one. Put them together.
A third.
Ah.
I keep on saying third for some reason.
That's because you're reading the letters, but that's how I started off.
Right.
Reading the letters,
Like
and
that.
then you'll start to get it, to put it straight together. You know what that first one is, right?
Come.
What is it?
Ah.
All right.
It's not I, it's I.
Yeah, like the letter I. Right.
No, because that be I?
Nah. Which one you looking at? Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying.
The ancient. No.
But you keep looking at the ancient.
That's I.
Come.
I.
No, he was asking. If I go down, he was asking what the first letter was. I was like, ah.
No, I'm talking about the first letter one here.
I'm talking about the next one. The
Oh.
second part. Not that part. First letter should be I.
Come.
What? You got it. If you're a teacher, start giving mixed signals. Take your time, hurry up. You ready?
Come.
All right, let's get it. After this, come forward.
Alright, wow.
I wouldn't know. So, yeah. No.
No, you're right, but you said you got to put it together. It's either or none.
I would know. So,
I would know. I would know.
I would know.
I would know.
Verse, I got you. Verse 42, which you found.
Good, let's clap that up for that young man. 16 years old, man, reading his people, and he's fast. Make sure you follow along very closely so you can see come apart.
They think it's that ABCs, you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole nother animal.
It's a whole nother ball game, right? And you can still get mixed up, man. I don't know how, if you ain't studying every day, you can still, you know, like, because you can get mixed up with the ka and the second, how you say it, syllable, not syllable, character. You know, the second character. And then that might look like the pa, and then the pa might look like the ra. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really look, especially on here in the computer. You know what I'm saying, or in your phone.
That was my problem when I first got started. I couldn't distinguish certain letters from certain things.
Right.
The ha, the ka. Like, well, it should be another line here. I'll just call it come anyway.
And then you got
the ta,
the
ta. I was mutilating them all the time. It's not connected. You sure?
Right.
You know. So it's not no easy task. Make sure you follow along so you're very closely.
And also for the people watching online, get your blue letter Bible.
Damn right, follow
read it
along
with
as
you.
well.
You think you got it, what it takes. Hey.
Unless you're in the ISUPK, you ain't reading Hebrew, you're reading Yiddish.
Damn right.
That's your leisure, man.
Verse 42. Was a ka, a tayo. Baba ya tayo.
Yep.
Ya Isupk. Wapa. Baba ya tayo.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if they're always correct, but I do know I'm gonna get the characters right.
Right. And what that looks like, that looks to be covenant.
Right. I got the characters down.
That's my covenant. You can read.
Ya Taza Ha Kwa. Wapa Baba Yatayo Abraham.
You know what that is. You just read Isaac's name and then you just read Abraham's name.
As a car. Wahawataza.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the words that we say in the prayer.
Has a car. Verse 43. And look, you notice, you see at the end of the word, you see how it switched up? Like Taza. It switches up at the end of the word. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Taza. That's at the between the word, that's at the end of the word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right here looks similar.
I didn't know that at first. That's why I kept on trying to look at all these and figure out which one it matched up with.
That's why you got to make sure that you study.
I had to also in the Padishah class, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got that was a mighty class right there.
Yeah.
The only reason I remember the half of what I did is because I used to teach the Hebrew.
Right.
And every day I would do the alphabet. And I was thinking it was for the audience. It was for me.
Right.
I was in class teaching Hebrew to the people. to the students as well as myself.
Damn right.
Because you know, I was always just good at taking good notes. And even though I didn't, you know, I'm not, my pronunciation ain't the best, but I'm gonna get them letters.
Right. And the best way I think
if you can start there, that's a major start.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then somebody else who actually speaks Hebrew, or even yourself, as you say something, you like, ayatah.
Right.
No, that's not right. Ayatum. You know, you start to place it together.
Right.
You know, but now it's multiple people. Thumb. That's how I gotta pronounce this. You know. I didn't mean to cut you off, lady man.
No, I would say like the best way for me was, first of all, it's 22 characters.
Right.
Once I figured out it's 22, then I figured out the order. I would say it in my head, Abagada, Hawazaka, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how I got it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
That's exactly what I did. I was so Christianized. I was in that mud. Abagada, Hawazaka.
Damn right.
Yeah, you know, like
Damn right. Damn right.
anything to get it.
Right.
That was my goal, to get it. Let me go further and check my out.
Kill the one. Verse 43. Wow, Ratazak. The Azar. Maham. Wata Ratazak. Ah. Sabbath Tayaha. Mahashama, Maham, Waham, Yavatazawa, Ah, I will know. Yan. Baba Yam. Baba Shapat Taya. Ma'asawa. 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 Wa'a. Hakutayo. Kutayo. Kutayo. The Ilaha. Not to show. Verse 44. Wapa. Dum. Za. Bahayawak. Hatam. Bahayawatum. Baharatazar. Ayabak Yahum. Ta'a. Ma'asa Tayum. Wala. Ta'ala Hayum. Nakalatum. Lahapar. Baba Yatayo. Baba Tayo. Atham. Tayo. Anayo. Yahweh. Allahayam. Verse 45.
for the record, the last word that you said, that is the power.
Gotta come. God, gotta come.
Yep.
Verse 45. Oh yeah. Why is it called Tayah? Laha, Lahum, Babaya. Wa'a, Sanayam, Asar. How about Atayo, Atham, Maratazah, Batazabayam, Ba'ai Yanaya, Hakayawam, Lahaya, Lahum, La Alahayim, Hanaya, Yahweh, verse 46. Allah, Hakayo Yom, Bohemat, Sapatayim, Bohetah, Vayara, Shar, Nathan, Yahweh, Vayataw, that's right, Vayanawa, Wabayan, Benaya, Yayashra'alu, Bahar,
Meaning the children of Israel.
Sayanayu,
Mount Sinai.
And then once you keep seeing it, you get it. Yo, that's Asherah. Oh, that's Yahweh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Moses, Messiah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Messiah, like I said, Moses looks right there. You know what I'm saying? Ha. One more. Leviticus chapter 27, verse 1.
Yep, this will be the last one in Hebrew.
Come. Vayadabar, Yahweh, Messiah, Lamar.
Start that up. Mighty reading by a mighty man and mighty reading by a young man. You know, good work on that Hebrew soldier. Don't be defeated by it. You understand? This is a test. And like any test, either you're going to sink or swim. And there is no failure in this school. So that means that you're going to swim like sharks in this water. You understand? Right. So let's take it from the English, man. You know what I'm saying? This Hebrew is not no punk. English is a punk.
Damn right.
Spanish is a punk. All these other heathen languages that we speak them is punks. This Hebrew ain't no punk. This ain't no plaything. But the reason why this ain't no plaything is because this is the Lord's language. That's why it's so glorious, and that's why it's not going to be easy. This is the Lord's language, man. You speak in the tongues of the God. No, I'm just kidding. Right. Straight up. Straight up. That's what this is, man. And it's a glorious thing to learn it, to speak it. And pretty soon we're going to be speaking it on the regular. Just like when you go out to these heathen spots and they have full-on conversations in their little heathen language. And that's going to be us. We're going to be in this thing cracking jokes like a mug and bust out laughing. And ain't nobody going to understand this but the Hebrews. Go ahead, buddy, man.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 41. And that I also have walked centuries, walking contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies.
Into the land of their who?
of their enemies.
Their friends.
Of their enemies.
Keep going.
If then their uncircumcised hearts be humble, and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity.
Man, this is talking about Negroes if I ever heard it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Uncircumcised heart means a filthy mind.
Right.
You understand? You got a filthy mind. And I know I ain't the only one. Before I came into this truth, I had a filthy mind. I never even, listen, the way that I used to look at sisters, it was like a game to me. And I can't be the only one that used to do this, man. But when we was in school, right? We was in high school. Like when we looked at a sister, and partially it's our fault, but mostly I blame the oppressor. Because the oppressor is talking to our kids just to straight be whores, to dress like whores from a young age. The women allow it, and we accept it. So when we was in high school, we just used to look at sisters. We didn't look at them like wife material, girlfriend material. We didn't like them. We just wanted to screw them. That was literally it. We just wanted to sleep with these women. We didn't give a damn about their personalities, what kind of mothers they were. We ain't never looked at a sister and be like, I wonder if she up to date on her shots. I wonder if she ever had an STD. That ain't what you said. You look at a sister and be like, I wonder how good can she put this rod in her, you finish my mindset. You get what I'm saying? Like this is how wicked we was. Me and my boys, and I picked it up from them because it wasn't really in my spirit. But when you hang around a bunch of filthy people, eventually that filthy spirit rubs off on you. So my boys, these are straight some whoremongers. So they used to just look at girls and be like, man, I F the crap out of her. Like that would literally be the statement. And I F her. I F her too. I F her. I F her. And next thing you know, I'm doing it. I look at a sister, I don't even think like, man, she's pretty. Man, none of that. I look at her, man, I'll take her down. That's that filthy mind, that uncircumcised mind. We should be looking at our sisters like that. It never once popped in my head, I wonder if she has a boyfriend. I wonder if she has a husband. Never popped in my head. Maybe I should ask her father for a dowry, what the dowry is. I didn't care to learn the law, statutes, and commandments. I was just trying to get some tip. And let me tell you something. We get punished for that. We get punished with slut bucket baby mamas. with filthy women who won't listen to a word you say. You will get a filthy mind and you want filthy women in, and guess what? That's exactly, they always say be careful what you wish for. You wish for it, now you got it, now you don't want it. You understand? Let's get some light.
Go ahead. Say what the scripture talking about, if their uncircumcised heart be humbled, man, once you realize that you ain't nothing, man, then you will accept your punishment. Like all the brothers in here, we know we deserve death, man.
Listen, I don't even know why I'm sitting here now.
Right.
Listen, I should have been dead so many times. In fact, we was just talking about how I don't know how I'm alive. I went to the hospital, the doctor said, I don't know how you alive. That's what the doctor said. Doctor went to run tests on me like I was some goddamn mutant or something. You're like, how the hell are you alive? I'm thinking in my head, that's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how, the only reason the angels put in a word for a nigga, said, Lord, let's give this nigga a chance. He got potential. Even if you have to put him to death, let him wake up some more of your brothers and sisters. Let him wake up some more of your children. Put him to death later, Lord. But right now, let him live. But I accept that. Not a Christian. I mean to cut you off.
No, you sure right, other one, because we don't deserve this. The Lord was talking about wiping the children of Israel away a long time ago.
Right.
But we don't deserve it, man.
Right.
Ain't none of us walk this earth like Christ. Ain't none of us is unsinnable. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of us is without sin. Without sin, cast the first stone. Ain't none of us can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the old us couldn't. Now they're bust a nigga head open with a stone. Back then, I wasn't there. I be on some God loves everybody stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that helps me to wash away my filthiness, my sinfulness, my uncircumcised heart. Because it was so uncircumcised back then. It was just a dirty heart. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, man, and the Lord was about to wipe us out plenty of times. If it wasn't for Moses, we'd have been gone, man. Like that's how I feel about Commander Juliana. If it wasn't for Commander Juliana and the generals and the captains and the officers and the troopers in this school, I'd have been gone. Because before I was an officer, guess what? I was a trooper. And I was a young man watching troopers in this school, watching how they moved, watching what they did. And it made me understand that, listen, them brothers is here to save my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't gonna get to, you know me, I get to talking all day. Let's get some more scriptures. But what Tupac brought out is so heavy. Like, understand, humble yourself and understand that you don't deserve nothing but death. You understand? You don't deserve nothing but death. And be thankful that the Lord has blessed you to live another day.
Accept your punishment.
Accept your punishment.
That's right.
That's right. Let's get some more, Shabbat.
Come. Verse 42. Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob.
With who?
With Jacob.
With who?
With Jacob.
Chinese.
With Jacob.
Arab.
With Jacob.
Gotta be talking about Africans.
With Jacob.
Damn right, man.
And also my covenant with Isaac. And also my covenant with Abraham will I remember. And
Listen,
I.
and if I could, that's the bloodline right there. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand? I believe it was in Jacob shall my seed be called.
Right.
You understand? Like, man, this is shows the Lord's mercy and how much the Lord truly loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because, you know, Abraham wasn't one of us, but the Lord still showed him mercy and gave him that covenant to pass our bloodline down through his seed. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let's get some more.
Come. And I will remember the land. Verse 43.
That's right. He's going to remember the land. He's going to remember the land where we come from. We're going to get that back eventually.
That's right.
Let's get some more.
Come. Verse 43. The land also shall be left of them and shall enjoy her Sabbaths.
Shall do what?
Shall enjoy her Sabbaths.
Go ahead, Kumbar.
So like you know that haven't been fulfilled because we can't enjoy nothing.
Right.
We can't enjoy our Sabbath. We can't enjoy our own land. We ain't got no inheritance. This haven't been fulfilled yet, man. When these goddamn devils drop dead and in captivity, that's then will it be fulfilled, man.
Right. And if I could, the land will enjoy her Sabbath. What does that mean? What does Sabbath mean? Sabbath means
no work. So like,
very good. Right. Rest.
Damn
That's
right.
what it means. The land don't rest. The animals don't rest. The trees don't rest. The air don't rest. The water don't rest. The oppressor is siphoning the everything out of the life energy out of the planet. You understand that on these video games, and if, you know, you ever play Final Fantasy VII, they like, yeah, the big corporations is just siphoning all the life energy out of the planet. You're trying to save the world. Let me tell you something. We live it every day, man. We live that. What you play on the video games, we live it. We's here to save the planet, man. And not just the planet, but only the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? We will inherit the earth. We're going to save the earth. We're going to get it back to where it needs to be, to where, like the scripture just said, the Lord will enjoy a rest. The land will enjoy a rest. You understand? This farming industry is 24/7, 7 days a week. The farming industry doesn't rest. We read it earlier in the earlier scriptures in Leviticus, how even as a farmer, you're supposed to let the land rest. You're supposed to do it for 6 years, the 7th year, let it rest. Don't touch nothing for the whole year. Let the land rest. Then when you go back to doing it, you know, you have a jubilee, a celebration. You know, and you sweep the old crops and then restore the new crops. This is not what goes on in America. I can't tell you the last time the farming industry took a goddamn break. If they took a break, it was because all the goddamn cows were so sick they couldn't produce them out. It was mad cow disease, and remember that stuff that happened with the chickens, where the chickens with disease and stuff? Like that happens because you don't let the animals rest. You're not letting the land rest. Then they had the thing where the cabbages and the greens and the lettuce, all that was bad. It was all bad. The one fresh lettuce that they was picking, it was something wrong with it. People was getting sick and dying from eating it. It's because you're not letting the land rest. The food ain't even healthy no more. You bought some cabbage and some lettuce, you might as well buy a goddamn bag of chips and a pop. That's how healthy it is. There is no equivalent of healthiness that's different from eating a lettuce nowadays than it is from drinking a goddamn soda pop. Because there's no nutrients in it, because the land doesn't rest. The land's not able to get their nutrients into it. It's always being picked. You get what I'm saying? Listen, this place is a wicked place. Let's get some more scriptures. That's the best way I can put it. This place is a wicked place, and the oppressor's the devil. Don't want nothing to rest. Don't want nothing to grow. Don't want nothing to flourish.
Verse 43.
Go ahead.
The land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbaths, while she lieth desolated without them, and they shall be except of the punishment of their iniquity, because they despised my judgment, and because their souls abhorred my statutes. Verse 24. And yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away, neither will I abhor them to destroy them utterly.
All right, pause verse there. It says, even though we abhor the law, statutes, and commandments, even though we hate the law, statutes, and commandments. What do you mean I can't have a whore? Right? What do you mean that I can't have shrimp, crab, and lobster? What do you mean that I can't love the oppressor and his women and his ways and his holidays? Even though we do all of this stuff, man, and even though we have been under so much oppression, being destroyed not only by the Lord, but by the hands of our enemies, that the Lord allows it to happen. The Lord allows us to be destroyed by our enemies. Right. Even the Lord said, man, the Lord said, I'm not going to destroy you out of you. The Lord keep giving us chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. The Lord said, I ain't going to destroy them utterly. You know why you don't do something early? You know why you don't do that? Because at the end of the day, you know what you have? You have love for your brothers. The Lord, you have love for your children, even as a parent. Cooper, I know you relate to this with them little 3 little niggas you got. Them niggas be terrorizing. You be ready. You put them, y'all niggas gonna be on punishment for 2 weeks. 2 days later, yeah, you can get your tablet. Tell me I'm lying. Right, that's what you do because you love them so much. That is the Lord, man. That is how much the Lord loves us. You be trying your best to punish your kids, but you love them so much. And you just have so much mercy on them, man. Mercy after mercy after mercy. And the same thing that you punished them for, decided to have mercy for them on, guess what they do? They turn around and do the shit again. Right. They doing backflips off the glass table. You know what I'm saying? Hanging from the ceiling fan, just on the tablet at the same time, just spinning around with it. Like that's us. That's us as a nation. How the Lord is punishing us, and we don't seem to get it. We take the punishment. You know what I'm saying? The Lord. It's almost like when you was a kid. I can't be the only one who mother used to tell you this. Like my mother used to be like, either you get an ass whooping or you can get on punishment. Which one do you want? Like I wanted the ass whooping. Why? Because I wanted to go outside. That's why. I wanted to go outside. I wanted to play. I wanted to do all that. You get what I'm saying? That was me. Listen, that's the Lord. You still want to be in captivity or you want to get put to death? Which one is it? You understand? And either way, here's the kicker. Either way, it's a punishment, man. So blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have to understand this. We have to understand this until we truly learn how to serve the Lord. We are going to keep suffering under the curses. Let's get some more.
Because they're so slow. Because they despise my judgments and because their soul abhor my statutes.
Because what?
Because their soul abhor my statutes.
Because your spirit hates these law, statutes, and commandments. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 24. And yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away.
Even though we be in the land of our enemies, what's the proof that the Lord ain't cast us away? Let me see if you got it. Go ahead,
Slucky. We here in America, and yet we have not. The faith has not. I said the faith. Slucky. The Lord has not lost faith in us just yet.
I mean a little bit more. That's right. Go ahead, Paul.
I was gonna say, like when they say they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away. Right. We still in captivity. We still going through what we're going. We still suffering.
Right.
You know.
But what does it mean when he says I will not cast them away?
So like, I will not. He's talking about like our enemies, right?
No, he's talking about us. He will not cast us away. He won't get rid of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. What's the proof that the Lord will not cast us away?
Oh, Kushalaki, he made the promise.
Yeah, but I need something a little bit more tangible, something that we can see,
so
we can feel.
The Israelites go to university.
There we go. That's it. That's it. That's the proof that the Lord ain't cast us away, because we have the Isupk. Yeah, go ahead. That's the proof that the Lord ain't cast us away, because we are here in the Isupk under command of Junior High. If we didn't have this school, we would be cast away. If we didn't know who we was as a nation, we would be cast away. If we didn't have these laws, statutes, and commandments, we would be cast away. Because let me tell you something. People in the world, they don't give a damn about the law, statutes, and commandments. They're not trying to live it. They're not trying to follow it. They hate them. We just read it in the scriptures, not here. We love the law, statutes, and commandments. And we love our brothers and sisters. We love the Most High. And we're going to serve the Lord according to the Lord, not according to our own thought process and our own will. Let's get some more.
From the top. Verse 44. And yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away, neither will I abhor them to destroy them utterly.
He ain't gonna hate you to destroy you utterly. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, and woman. Keep going.
And to break my covenant with them.
And to do what?
And to break my covenant with them.
And to do who?
And to break my covenant with them.
To break the covenant with us, man. Let me tell you something, man. That's all we got. You understand? If it wasn't for that covenant, man, we'd really be screwed out here. We would be hit, because what would be to protect us? What would protect us? We're not protecting ourselves. We already don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So the Lord ain't protecting us. He's allowing these things to happen. So the only reason that we ain't not only destroyed is because of the covenant, because he's not going to break his covenant. Now, what are you going to do, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? What are we going to do as a nation? That's the next question. That's the next move. This is more.
For I am the Lord, their God. For I am the Lord, their God. Verse 45. But I, for their sake.
Good, my fault. Where you going? Let's get to the end of 44, that last part again.
For I am the Lord, their God.
Everybody God.
For I am the Lord, their God.
The Chinese God.
For I am the Lord, their God.
The white man's God.
For I am the Lord, their God.
Who God?
For I am the Lord, their God.
Read that one more part. They're who?
Their God.
Everybody God.
Their God.
The white man's God.
Their God.
The African God.
Their God.
The Chinese God.
Their God.
The Spaniard God.
Their God.
Let me tell you something.
Philippine God. Their
God.
Hawaiian God.
Their God.
Damn right. Listen, this is strictly talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. What's more the proof of that? The proof is this, that you can see these other heathen nations get away with all the wickedness that they do. These other heathen nations don't suffer the way that we suffer. They don't suffer under the same scrutiny that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians suffer. They all right. You understand? They don't have to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. The Chinese man started eating bat.
Right.
He was eating bat. His whole goddamn nation should have been wiped out.
Right.
But it wasn't. Because the Lord don't give a damn about them. The Lord says you can eat all the bats you want to eat, but you niggas better not be eating no bats.
Right.
That's why Chinese people, they've been eating dog and cat forever, and they don't get sick off that. They don't. The fact that coronavirus came straight over here, it's been more Americans dying from the coronavirus than it has them. And they the ones that started it. They let you eat some Chinese food, you get sick as a dog. Because you ate some dog. You want something to break out?
Can I get some of that bread? A little splash?
Yeah, I got you.
And also, other one, and God love everybody, what about the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Indians? Does not the Lord love them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, we praying to this goddamn oppressor God when it's like if you know, if you how you say it, man? We praying to this oppressor God, but that's the same thing that's destroying us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's keeping us destroyed, man. Their religion, their goddamn way of life, the American dream, man, is destroying black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That oppressor God cannot save you, black man, because if that was the case, why are you still in captivity? If their God loved you so much, why are we still in captivity?
You know
why we ain't got no businesses?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Why when we get locked up and shoot down on goddamn TV? If their God loves our God, if their God loves everybody, why are we suffering, man?
Right. I seen a video, right? I seen a video, quick side note, I seen a video of a devil, right? Devil cop pulled over a car. He snatched everybody out the car in the front seat. There was two people in the front seat. There's a black man and he had a baby in the back with a dog in the back, right? And they, you know, they telling them to get out. He's like, man, I'm sitting here with the baby. I don't even know what they put him over for, right? But anyway, the black dude hopped out, right? So the cop, you know, the cop was trying to get him out the car. He's like, all right, no sweat, I'm gonna get out. The black dude hopped out and started shooting at the police. I'm talking about he tore their butts up. He hopped out. Do. Cop was just hit him all up. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and the cop, right, he was just talking about, you know, I got kids too. I'm going to keep an eye on them, make sure ain't nothing happened to the kids. The second that black dude hopped out shooting, that cop returned fire. Didn't even know what he was shooting at. He just shooting the car all up. The same car with the baby in it, right? Sure enough, the black dude hopped out shooting, but he just started shooting towards the car because that's where the black dude was at. The black dude ended up getting hit in the leg, but he's still on the move, running on the other side. Now, mind you, the cop don't even know where he's shooting at. There's two cops. One cop, he's just shooting. The other cop seen the black dude running around the car. Of course, he didn't communicate with his partner. He just took off running the other way. So, you know, the cop is shooting towards the car. He don't even know where the black dude is. He's just shooting at the car. Once more, the baby's in the car, right? So he's shooting this way. The black dude was circled around the other car, slapped the cop all in the head with the pistol. Bow! You know what I'm saying? Like, he slapped him so hard. I don't know what kind of gun it was. I had to look at the video again. I was actually going to do a breakdown on it. He slapped him so hard, the damn gun then broke apart. That's how hard he slapped it. Bow! It's just started pistol whooping him, just beating him down, right? I'm talking about tearing him up to where the other officer, the one that got away, he comes back firing. He's click, dropped the clip, reloads. Dude down, he dead now, mind you. He had already killed him. He emptied the first clip in. Stands over him. Empty another clip in him. Empty two whole clips in the dude, right? And I'm thinking, and then I see the sheriff was talking about that for the people that asked why did he have to shoot him so many times, he was like, that's a dumb question. He was like, because evil can never be dead enough. And I was thinking in my head, I'm gonna use that same thought process when I'm taking my slaves and beating them to death on my plantation. Of course, when the Most High Christ returns. You know, this ain't gonna be my will, this is gonna be the will of the Lord. But this devil said evil is never dead enough. And my thing is this, once more, I see oppressors shoot at cops, kill cops all the goddamn time.
All the time.
And then somehow they get taken alive still.
Right.
Somehow when they shoot them, they don't empty 4 or 5 clips in them.
Right.
Go ahead, buddy, man.
Salakia, man. I want to say, what's that, the one, the little young boy, Tamir Rice. They unloaded on that brother, man. Every goddamn
in less than 2 seconds.
Exactly.
They didn't even give him any goddamn commands. They pulled up, hopped out, and dumped him down. I just came across an article where they talks about the prosecutor, and basically it was a big cahoots on what's the brother that got killed in his car? Is it Lando Castillo?
That's it.
Lando Castillo that got killed in his car with his wife and baby. So you know the cop was never charged in that. Well, now several people, the judge and a couple other people are all being indicted for the cover up murder that. You know what I'm saying? So somehow I guess the video was never played, leaked, whatever, in court. And basically the video wouldn't use as evidence in court.
How can you not?
Because the white man has all type of laws.
That's crazy.
So they didn't even use that video evidence, but somehow there was like some more evidence that should have been introduced that it wasn't. So now all of these people are being brought up on indictments for covering up the murder of that brother.
Tampering with evidence.
And all type of other stuff, man. And that just reminded me of the scripture because, man, like, these people truly, truly, truly hate us, man. It ain't enough just to kill a person, but then you gotta overkill them. Man. That's why when we be sitting around talking, I'll be telling you all the stuff that I'm doing, when we go into war, I'll be thinking that I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm never gonna forget. When that devil, I seen the video of that devil. I'm gonna show it to you after class. He emptied the clip and then reloaded and stood over him and loaded up again and emptied that clip as well.
Come.
Go ahead, Kumar. Hold your
No, he can go because I got a scripture for that.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got 2 points to add. The first one was a while back. I think it was you that brought it up. There was a video when you were showing, when you was telling me about the brother who was in the hospital, and
they gunned him down in the hospital.
Yeah. They said he had a gun and basically just got gunned down the bed, or not even in the bed, on the side of it rather. They pulled him all out and stuff. They said he had a gun in his hand and just unloaded on him. Like that. That's what that reminds me of. Like when you were saying that he just stood over him and just gunned him down. Like that's what that reminds me of. I believe it was either 2 or 3 officers. If it's not that many, if it's that many of y'all, y'all should be able to apprehend this brother that's already in handcuffs and already wounded.
So where did he get the gun from? Did he take it from an officer?
No, he didn't have a gun.
He had.
No, I knew he didn't have a gun because here's the thing: before you go into the hospital, you have to go through metal detector. Yeah. So how the hell do you get a gun in there past the goddamn security? Well, you got to go through a metal detector.
Come.
Damn, man, one minute, goddamn.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead with the scripture.
It's Ezekiel 35:5. Make sure you remember this. When you
I think I might have it.
Yeah, right. But this is easy. Always remember this. You know what I'm saying? This Austin Potts gave me this scripture a long time ago. He always bring this out, man. Never forget this one, man. I can never forget it. It's a lot. This one in Leviticus 19-17, man. It's a lot. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in their time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity hath ended, man. Let's understand it, and this is what the Lord is bringing out to you, man. These goddamn devils don't have no goddamn compassion for the so-called black, Spanish, Native Indians, man. Because they've been killing us since the beginning of time. And you know that scripture I want to say, what's that, year of your father?
He's a murderer from the beginning.
He's a murderer from the beginning, man. And they've been shedding the blood of the children of Israel, man. By the force of the sword while we was down, man. When we had nothing, when we was all the way to the ground, they would still murder us, man. We have nothing in the ghettos, man. But they still murder us, man. We don't have a goddamn store. We don't have a gas station. We don't have nothing. We don't have no safe haven. Now we do. Because the Israelite school is universal practical knowledge, man. And that's the only way you're going to find life, man. If not, if you don't join the school, you're going to continue to die, man.
Right.
It's simple as that, man. You don't know who your enemy is. In Thessalonians, I want to say 2:1, the man of sin got to be revealed, man.
Right.
And you don't know who your enemy is because you still celebrating these pagan holidays. You still marching and protesting with these goddamn devils, man. You understand? Right. Even though I got devil neighbors, I don't, how's it going? No sweat, but I'm not going to get friends with them. Yeah, what you cooking? You're not getting none of my food. You know what I'm saying? I got a family, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though we still in captivity, you're going to always deal with devils, man. I got to go to the slave. You're going to have to deal with devils, man. Right. I ain't goddamn, I would never betray my brothers, man.
Yeah, make a goddamn covenant with them.
Damn right. I am not going to, you know what I'm saying? Only way I'm riding with the devil is if I'm in an Uber. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust him, man. And then in the Uber, I don't trust him. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot here.
I don't even trust you in the Uber. I see too many. Look, I watch horror stories on a basis. That's like my bread and butter right there. I see too many horror stories where people's over here getting drugged and roofied by devils in the Ubers. And, you know, it goes down. Devils do the thing. I'm like, no, man, I don't. Like, I remember one day my auntie had put me in an Uber because she was working late, right? I was at the skating rink. The first time I caught an Uber, it was with the black chick. I was fairly safe around her. I ain't feel no ill will, none of that. The lady was talking to me and everything, and she was all calm and nice. And I remember the second Uber I got, it was with the devil. It was with the heathen. It was late at night. It was, like, usually, I know, me personally, I'm not a talkative person when it comes to people I don't know. But so, you know, I was in the Uber, I was minding my own business. He didn't speak to me, I didn't speak to him. I said hello, said oh, we left it at that. Right. And every single moment I was in the car, I understand we didn't speak. I kind of figured he didn't want to talk. So, like, I understood that. But I always kept my guard up when it came to stuff like that. Because I don't feel safe around them. Whether you make yourself seem friendly or not, I don't feel safe around y'all.
And so like, if I could,
I just don't.
Damn right.
This is how you're supposed to raise up your children.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? This is how you protect your children, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Lord was talking about. Teach your generation after generation, man. Because if you don't, they're going to be out here dying in the streets. This young man ain't celebrating, is actually a trooper. This young man ain't celebrating goddamn 4th of July, man. He's not going to get shot down on no 4th of July, or no Christmas, or no New Year's Eve, man. Because he's getting taught these law, statute, commandments, man. We're getting taught these scriptures.
Yeah, I'm right. And if I could, the other day, so you already know how I ride. I ain't gotta tell y'all.
Rambo.
Yeah, damn right. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I ride around with the arsenal, man. It's not a game. So I took the baby to get her hair done, dropped her in my red bar. And mom went to go check on her, right? So I walk into the hair spot. It's all black on and operating, right? So I walk into the black hair spot. It's like 6 females in there. My red and the baby right there. So I walk in. I speak to everybody, I'm like, how y'all ladies doing? I'm like, I'm just coming to check on you, talking to my red. She was like, yeah, I see you, damn, that's how you ride, guns out like that. I said, damn right, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, the world is crazy. I said, these oppressors are dangerous.
Damn right, damn right.
I said, these oppressors are dangerous, and you have to be prepared. Right. You have to be ready. I know in her mind, she, because, and this is something that I've said all the time, man, and you already know where I'm going with this. I say the white man buys guns for who?
Black for us.
And we buy guns for who?
Black for us.
Right. That's the difference between in the world and in the school.
Come.
You understand? When the oppressor buys the guns, he's buying guns to protect himself from niggas.
Right.
Right? When white people buy guns, they are protecting themselves from niggas. Here's the sad part. When black people buy guns, they are protecting themselves from niggas.
Right.
Like they don't view nobody else as the enemy.
Right.
Only ourselves. Go ahead,
I remember I brought this up when you were saying this exact
hold
same
on real
thing.
quick. So when I said these white people are dangerous, the tone in the room kind of got it got real Christian.
Right.
Like white people are dangerous.
Right.
Yeah. Like these white people are dangerous. You got to protect yourself from them.
Yeah, right.
They couldn't understand that. But if I've been like, yeah, because I wish a nigga would, right. I'd be like, damn right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was gonna say, I was just gonna bring this up. I remember you had told me, look, nobody hates black people more than black people.
Right.
We have an unperpetual hatred for each other.
That's right.
It's like we have a perpetual hatred for each other.
Unrelenting.
Right.
Right. Like we just don't get it, man, and that's a curse. That's a curse because we serve the oppressor.
Right.
Let's get some more on the scriptures. I know we running behind the time. We could. Let's get a couple more scriptures from Party in a Rush. Shit, let's rock it out then.
Verse 45. But I will for their sakes remember the covenant of their ancestors.
Mercy from the Lord is what that's talking about. Keep going.
Whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt. He brought us out of the land of Egypt. He brought on a covenant with us and said, I'm going to remember it because I brought their forefathers out of the land of Egypt. Keep going.
In the sight of the heathen.
The sight of who?
In the sight of the heathen.
In the sight of your brothers.
The heathen.
Nigga, we from Africa.
The heathen.
You don't listen to polite?
The heathen.
What about Kim Swallowed?
The heathen.
Just wondering.
That I might be their God.
He might be their God. Everybody God.
That I might be their God.
Just wondering. Keep going.
I am the Lord.
Damn right.
Verse 46. These are the statutes and judgments and the laws, which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Zion by the hand of Moses.
Moses was the mediator of this. You understand the laws of Moses, which is the laws of the Most High. Keep
Come. The book of Leviticus. The book of Leviticus, chapter 27, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
He spoke on everybody.
Hey, that was heavy. Because I was thinking the same thing. That was heavy, otherwise. Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, he goes, yeah.
It's like good.
Yeah.
Oh, if he spoke, that's because people think they can have a personal relationship with God.
No.
Hey, relax.
You the worst.
Hey, no, go ahead.
No, you the worst. No,
Most High. You want to talk to the Most High? Get in this class, man.
Damn
Come
right.
talk to the priest, man.
But I got a personal relationship with God.
Hey, lie.
But the Lord knows my heart.
Hey, goddamn Christians, man.
Nobody can judge me but the Lord.
Damn right. Now, I'm not saying you can't pray to the Most High. You can pray to the Most High all day. But you want to speak to the Most High? You want the answer for the Most High? Get in these classes.
Right.
You want to know why you're going through what you're going through? Man, accept that punishment and come to class, man.
Right.
You're going through because you're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
You're going through because you're a filthy sinner.
Right, and you still thinking you the goddamn shit, but you ain't nothing, man. We ain't nothing.
You're thinking you shit, but you ain't shit. That's
You understand?
You gotta get your spirit.
Damn right.
If I could. And the reason people, and when I say people, I mean you goddamn Christians say that they got a personal relationship with the Lord, is because that's how they try to abstain. That's how they try to, justify their sinning.
Right.
For you to say that you got a personal relationship with the Lord is to say that you stand alone in certain aspects, when that's not the case. Because my oppression is your oppression, and your oppression is my oppression. Can you imagine that we go into a place, we go into like a store, and I just start stealing shit, and you like, you can't do that, you stealing, man, that's against company policy. No, I got a personal relationship with Target.
Right. Damn right.
Man, you can't just kill people. I got a personal relationship with the judges and the cops.
Damn right.
It don't make sense when I say it like that.
Right.
I say it like that, you're like, this nigga's tripping.
Right.
So what makes you think that you can get away with it when you talk about the Most High? Because that's basically what you're saying. Nah, listen, you can't sleep with whores, but I can. Right. I got a personal relationship with the Lord, and He knows my heart.
Right.
You understand? Now you can't eat pork, but I can, because I got a personal relationship with the Lord. He knows my heart. I'm gonna just pray over this food because the Lord knows my heart.
Right.
I know I ain't supposed to be doing none of this stuff, but the Lord knows my heart. He knows I really don't mean it. Even though I'm doing it, and I asked Him for forgiveness, and I said I was sorry, and I told Him I wouldn't want to do it no more. Even though I did all that, I'm gonna do it again, but He knows that I really don't mean to do it again. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You put that same scenario with anything else, and you ready to put somebody to death. Yeah, I know I raped a little baby, but that was then. That baby's different from this baby.
Right.
I said I was never gonna rape that baby again, not more babies.
Right.
Like you be like, man, what the hell is you talking about? Die.
So you know what? See, this bullet is different from this bullet.
Right.
This one gonna splatter your brains more compared to this one.
Right. Yeah, no. See, this is a different kind of death.
Right.
Like that's what the Christian church has called us, man. You understand? So the Lord goes through who? The conduit between the Lord is the priest and prophets of the Lord. Your Christian pastor is not a priest and prophet. That's why when you go to him with advice and it's really some heartfelt shit, he don't have any answers for you. He tells you to pray on it. Go to him with a serious problem. He's going to tell you to pray on it. Now, if it's something that has to do with sinning, he's going to give you the worst advice he could possibly give you. Yeah, you should lead that man. You don't need him. You're a strong, independent, beautiful black woman.
You know why you ain't got no money? Because you ain't been paying your tithes.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, though. That's what gonna
All the other laws are done away with except for this one.
Right.
You need that cash. And some ass. That's your pastor right there. Cash and ass. That's all he want. How about the church? Man or woman or child. That's all he want. Cash and ass. I'm from the Missionary Baptist Church of Cash and Ass. Under white Jesus. You understand? And you think this is the conduit to the Most High.
Right.
You think that's the reincarnation of Moses.
Right.
Goddamn fool. Go ahead, buddy.
And even if you can't find an officer around, get with these goddamn troopers, man. These troopers got more knowledge than your pastor, man. If they don't know the answer, we can find the answers, man.
Shit,
Believe that. We got the answer.
It don't matter what time of the day. The ISUPK is always open. We've never closed.
Damn right.
It doesn't matter what historical, life-changing event was going on, what earthquake, what tsunami, what hurricane, what pestilence. It don't matter what was going on. We have never closed these doors. You understand? We are always open for business. And business is good. Let's get some more, Shia.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 27, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Unto who?
Unto the children of Israel.
The Lord gonna speak to the children of Israel.
Right.
And say unto them, when a man shall make a singular veil, a singular vow, the persons the person shall be for the Lord by thy estimation. Verse 3. In thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old, even unto 60 years old, even thy estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver. That's how you say it, right? Shekels. Shekels of silver after the shekels of the sanctuary. Verse 4. And if it be a female, then thy estimation shall be 30 shekels. Verse 5. And if it be from 5 years old, even unto 20 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 20 shekels, and for the females 10 shekels. Verse 6. And if it be from a month old, even unto 5 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 5 shekels of silver, and for the female thy estimation shall be 3 shekels of silver. Verse 7. And if it be from 60 years of old, 60 years old and above, if it be a male, then thy estimation shall be 50 shekels, 15 shekels, and for the females 10 shekels. Verse 8. But if he be poor than thy estimation, then he shall present himself before the priest, and the priest shall value him according to his abilities that vow before the priest. Value him. Verse 9. And if it be a beast, whereof men bring an offering unto the Lord, all that any man giveth of such unto the Lord shall be holy.
Yeah, I'm right. But let me ask you something. How do you get something unto the Lord? Go ahead, Shemaya.
To the priest and prophets of the Lord.
Yeah, I'm right.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 10. He shall not alter nor change it, a good for a bad, or a bad for a good. If he shall at all change beast for beast, then it in the exchange thereof shall be holy. Verse 11. And if it be any unclean beast, of which they do not offer a sacrifice unto the Lord, then he shall present the beast before the priest. Verse 12. And the priest shall value it, whether it be good or bad, as thou valuest it, who art the priest, so shall be it. So shall it be.
You know, like basically, man, like before you bring something, you know, you gonna let the priest gonna check it out. Let's say somebody bring a offering unto the Lord, a turtle, or a goddamn pork's butt, or you know, catfish. You gonna check it out? You know, nah, that's not too wild. You can throw that in the trash, man. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? You can't bring no unclean animal unto the Lord, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it holy, man. But I can tell you one place you can bring it though.
The Christian church.
You can bring the catfish, of course. You can bring all the wickedness into that Christian church, man.
Right.
You can't bring that stuff up in the Israelite
Right.
universe.
And even back then, they were saying, so what they were saying, the offering, like these were live animals. So even though they wouldn't eat them, they would still sacrifice them, depending, but it would be the priest's call. But I can tell you now, from, you know, being an ISUPK, whether it's alive or dead, don't bring it in here, because it's not lawful. Go ahead, man.
This is lucky. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but as of right now, I can't really recall it, so I'm just going to ask. So as far as clean and unclean animals go, I know pig and stuff like that is unlawful. Like I just asked you with the turtle. So,
go ahead, finish what you're saying.
so prime example. Say if we were to go to the zoo. I'm not saying they would let you do this, nor would I ever want to, because I don't want to lose a hand or an arm. But say if they allowed you to pet a bear, would that be lawful?
Yeah, you just be unclean.
Sloppy, sir. If it's not a carcass.
Yeah.
If it's not a
That's what I'm saying. If
carcass,
it's alive, and
if it's alive, that's like your dog.
Right.
You got a dog, you can pet it. But long as it, in the scripture in the book of Leviticus,
Yeah, if it's dead, you can't touch
you
it.
can't touch it. Exactly. Austin Pies, I told you one time, man, go ahead and read the whole 11th chapter and come back with. Did I ask him about what I asked him about the rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you can't get the rabbit.
Yeah.
I told you that. I'm like, long as it ain't dead, you can deal with it.
Right.
But you can't eat it, and you can't. And it's not really good to have for a pet. It's not unlawful to have for a pet, but it was a wild rabbit. And a wild rabbit carried a bunch of diseases.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was wondering, because I was thinking, like, yo, just imagine somebody going to a zoo and trying to pet an animal and they automatically unclean for the entire day. That's bogus.
That's
I would say that's bogus, but you know, scriptures, it is what it is.
Only unclean when it's an unclean animal and you touch the carcass. Now, if you go touch a lamb, you know, you cut up the lamb, you kill that thing, you cook that thing, you still clean, you too wild.
Yeah, because it's a lawful animal.
Right.
Like we can wear lamb fur. You know what I'm saying?
You just can't wear no gator boots.
Right. I was offended. Remember the boots I had when I was in Canada?
Hey, I gotta ask about that. What if it's alive when you skin it?
Damn. I don't think we're gonna skin no live alligator.
Man, I skin a live alligator just to get some fresh boots.
That thing will be over there trying to bite you and stuff. You're gonna be carving up his leg and stuff. Hold still. About to be my gator. About to make my new wallet.
I'm gonna just skin it while it's alive.
Right.
Pull the skin off of him. He be sitting up there trying to death throw him.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. He didn't even die. He just skinned it.
That's a lie.
That's messed up.
Waiting on it to grow back. I don't think it is.
I don't think you guys are agonizing that look at that animal. Getting the skin pulled off you over trying to do a death roll to get your
I'm running up the chain of command. If it's alive when I skin it, can I work?
Right.
You're gonna probably ask you like, why would you do that to an animal?
And soon he dies, you gotta take it off.
He said, why would you skin this lion's pelt and rip it off of the live lion while he's trying to bite you?
Right.
Why would you do that?
Get some more description. I'm running it up the chain. I'm wearing bear this Passover now.
Verse 13. But if he will at all redeem it, then he shall add a fifth part thereof unto the estimation. Verse 14. And when a man shall sanctify his house to be holy unto the Lord, then thy priest shall estimate it, whether it be good or bad, as the priest shall estimate it, and so shall it stand.
Right.
Verse 5. And if he that sanctified it will redeem his house, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be this. Verse 16. And if a man shall sanctify unto the Lord some parts of a field of his pasture, of his possession, then thy estimation shall be according to the seed thereof. Any homer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. Verse 17. If he sanctify his field from the year of Jubilee, according to thy estimation, it shall stand. Verse.
No, I was just saying, damn.
Verse 6.
Because that's the new year, right after, you let that field rest for 1 year, 6 years of harvesting, let it rest, so you're going to have brand new crops. You know what I'm saying? The crops are going to be big and tall and nice and strong. Some of the biggest tomatoes and lettuce and apples and, and the biggest fruits and vegetables you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And usually they just this big. And you buy them at 10, now they this big. You buy them at 25, 30. And that stands. Because you know, you give a portion onto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So now when you go to the market or you selling or whatever you're doing, you get max value for it. This is all for the Lord. Get some more.
Verse 18. But if he sanctify his field after the Jubilee, then the priest shall reckon unto him the money according to the years that remain, even unto the year of the Jubilee, and it shall be abated from thy estimation. Verse 19. And if he that sanctify the field will in any wise redeem it, then he of his estimation, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be assured to him.
That was guaranteed. Keep going.
Verse 20. And if he will not redeem the field, or if he have sold the field to another man, it shall not be redeemed anymore.
So once you do that, the deal's over. We're going to stop there. 27 and 20 is where we was at.
27 and 21.
Yeah, that's right. So Leviticus 27 and 21, go ahead and take that down. And we're going to wrap up class. We get a little bit of work done before we go about our day. You got it? With that being said, imagine the man that has told you.
I'll text it to you.
All right, please.
Imagine, which means to stand. With plenty of hot get down, which means to turn and face the east. And now that you're up there, I realized that I fucked up on the procedures. Not here, you're right. Go back from work, go to home. Cup, she got it. Wrong hand, put it down. Pick it up, put it up. Turn. Step forward.
Vayashal, which means to Israel.
That being said, imagine, which means to rise. When Hanyahak get down, which means to turn and face the east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu. Shabashamayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malachika. Tabah. Azizayaka. Ayah. Ashok. Baratazah. Kawuk. Ayah. Hashemayim. Nathan. The Nawu. The Kam. Call. The Worm. Wasalakunawu. Kawafinawu. Wasalakunawu. Kawafinawu. Wala. Abayanawu. What is I want? Bo. I was shy now. Mayon. Right. Ayah. The cup. Amalak. The part. I'm on.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven.
which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy
Thy kingdom come.
will be done.
Thy will be done
on earth.
on earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
For
thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The power of the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Babu Shah.
Babu Shah.
Thumbinaw.
Thumbinaw.
Ka.
Haka.
Ka.
Haka.
La Pa'a.
La Pa'a.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
Call Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Ka.
Haka.
Atahar.
Atahar.
Amatazarayu.
Amatazarayu.
Ka.
Haka.
Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Amaki.
Amaki.
Ka.
Haka.
Alakawa.
Alakawa.
Atamalu.
Atamalu.
Gorsham.
Gorsham.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Tuwara
Tuwara
in the English. That's like.
In English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of
disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to reach the
Power
Power
to
to
raise
raise
the
the
dead.
dead.
Power against the clean spirit.
Power against the clean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahushua?
Wa Yahushua.
Wam Yaka'alu.
Wam Yaka'alu.
Wa'alahaya.
Wa'alahaya.
Zaba'a.
Matazabiah.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawaki.
Alawaki.
Asarayim.
Azaranyam.
Hakuta Sayayim.
Hakut Zayanyam.
Hakayayim.
Hayakayanyam.
Kwati.
Kwati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua.
Tuwara
Tuwara Amon.
The blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
In Yahushua. And Michael.
And
And the angels. Command the journey on. The generals. The captains. Officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahori.
Ahori.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Azari.
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 Mine.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Ashah.
Ashah.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayatan.
Oyatan.
Lamawat.
Namawat.
Gog.
Gog.
Ayalawam.
Oyalawam.
Samark.
Samark.
Anak.
Anak.
La'ah. Alawam.
Alawam.
Bala'ah.
Bala'ah.
Shishyan.
Yeshan.
Shalomar.
Shalomar.
Yashma'alu.
Yasha'alu.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Samar.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tadayak.
Zok.
Ayat.
Ah.
Yamlik.
Yamika.
Yawumam.
Yeramam.
Shamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Sakaka.
Yakika.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Ba'alu.
Wayalu.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Samar.
Shamarka.
Call.
Call.
Ra'ad.
Ra'ad.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Akhlapashka.
Akhlapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Tazayak.
Tazayaka.
Uwaka.
Uwaka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Mine.
Abulam.
Abulam.
I will lift my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from Yahweh.
Made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee
But not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time forth, and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Tamayah.
Al-Tamayah.
Nakah. Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa'al. Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
Oh. Kaya.
Kaya.
Anak.
Anak.
Wayabak. Awayabu.
Awayabu.
Yahamu.
Yahamu.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amaka.
Yamu.
Yamu.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Gatazawa.
Yaitzawa.
Ya'atazawa.
Yahushua.
Oh. Tazabawanyika.
Tazabawanyika.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakidam.
Wanakidam.
Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasharalu.
Yasharalu.
Awada.
Awada.
Gaya.
Gaya.
Nawatazawa.
Naratzawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadawu.
Wakadawu.
Yakawa.
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 Yakawa. It's like.
Yaka.
Yeah.
Yaka.
Oh, Yaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Okay, I got you.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarafu.
Yakarafu.
Ahali.
Ahali.
I would done. It's like. Adawam.
Adawam.
Why Shemai?
Where's Shemai?
Aliyam.
Aliyam.
Mawabu.
Mawabu.
Wagari.
Wagari.
The ball.
Ball.
Well, my one.
I'm one.
Well, I'm one. Well, I'm a lot.
I'm a lot.
Kalashah.
Kalashah.
That's Abu.
What's your problem?
Select.
Tazawar.
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 Gum.
Gum.
Asawar.
Asawar.
Lalawat.
Lalawat.
Iron. How you what?
How you what?
That's a ride.
That's a ride.
Labanya.
Labanya.
The what?
The what?
Say
la.
Asha.
Asha.
Lahom.
Lahom.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasi Yasara.
Kasi Yasara.
Kayadi.
Kayadi.
Banakal. For Yashuan.
For Yashuan.
Nasa Mada. That's like. Nasa what? Nasa Mawu.
Nasa Mawu.
Bayan Daru.
Bayan Daru.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Damam.
Damam.
La Dama.
La Dama.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Nada.
Nada.
Yamawu.
Yamawu.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazaba. No, it's like Wakazaba. Why Tazal?
Wakazal.
Manai.
Call.
Nazayamu.
Sarakamu.
Ashar. Amaru.
Nayarash. Lanaru. Nawa. Alahaya.
Shayatamu.
Gullah. Gwash.
Lapanya.
Rakash.
Kash. Dabarari. You're right. We call a buck. Dalahata. Ahori. Khan.
Dayadabna.
Bazaraku.
Bazaraku.
Wasabasa.
Wapaka.
Tabaho.
Tabalam.
Malak. Panyam. Palawan. Wayabashwa.
Yabakashwa.
Shimka.
Yahawu.
Yabashwa.
Wayabo.
Ayat. Wayakapara. Wayabaru. Wayadaru. Laya. Ata. Shimka.
Abaka.
Ayawan. Call.
Ratazan.
Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy sons on your house.
Keep not thy signs for your house.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
Oh, your house.
Oh, your house.
For lo.
Enemies make it to move.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They that hate thee have lifted up their heads.
And they crafty counsel against thy people.
They have to take crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come. Let's cut them off from being a nation.
Let's cut them off from being a nation.
The name of Israel may be no more remembered.
The name of Israel may be no more remembered.
They consulted together with one consent.
They consulted together with one consent.
They're confederate against you.
They're confederate against you.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites of Moab.
The Ishmaelites of Moab.
And
Hagarenes.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Sure also join with them.
So also join with them.
Hope in the children of life.
And hope in the children of life.
Say lie. Go to them as unto the Midianites.
Go to them as unto the Midianites.
As unto Sarah.
As unto Sarah.
As unto Jabin.
As unto Jabin.
The book of Kassan.
The book of Kassan.
Perish at Endor.
Perish at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make the numbers like a red.
Make the numbers like a red.
Like Zed.
Like Zed.
Yeah. All the princes.
All the princes.
Ziba and Zamuna.
Ziba and Zamuna.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh possession.
The house of Yahweh possession.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel. The sun before the wind. It's the fire burneth the wood. It's the flames set the mountains on fire. So perfectly through thy temple. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill the face with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone, is Yahweh, or the Most High, over all the earth.
So, if you need to turn. Men of Israel, Sabbath, Imagine, Barak,
Yahweh Shem brought the thumb.
As Metal, gracious to Shabbat, men of Israel, Sabbath, Imagine, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
As Metal, Sabbath service dismissed. Let me know when we are.